Hello again. Justin Schock here with the House of Tortured Souls. Oh man, let me tell you about this final Slayer tour. You know how bands be, they'll be all, oh, we're going on our final tour, and then here they are 10 years later, whatever. So anyway, last Thursday I went to see Slayer, Amon Amarth, Cannibal Corpse, we'll get there in a minute, Lamb of God. So, first off, I went on a field trip earlier in the day with my kid. It was hot as fuck. Let me tell you, hot. And we went straight from there to the amphitheater. It changes names every couple years, so I don't even know what it's called now. But anyway, it's in Noblesville, Indianapolis area, Indiana. It's me and the kid. We went there. It was her first time seeing Slayer, so why not? And I've always told her stories over the years, concerts can be an experience. I mean, she's been to a few dozen so far, but every time there's a new experience going on. This one was it was interesting. We met up with my good friend and brother. He plays guitar and sings for a various amount of death metal and thrash metal bands around the area. But we met with him, his kids, and another one of our friends, and we're waiting in line. All this shit's going on. You got all these fat people and everybody dressed the same. You know what I mean? The black t-shirt, no sleeves, cut off cargo pants. It's like a wardrobe they have to wear. So you're probably wondering how I pass with hair this good, right? Eyebrows and no facial hair. Just look at me. I can get into anything. So, anyway, we're waiting in line and start hearing the rumble of thunder. So we all look up and we're like, oh no, this is gonna be shit. And this was before we even got through the fucking gate, okay? Starts sprinkling, fine, whatever, and then boom, a typhoon hits us, and we're soaked for like an hour and a half. They wouldn't let us in. One of the little guys at the door with a poncho, an umbrella, and standing under a canopy says it's up to the bands when people get let in when it's raining. Apparently that was not going to happen at the time it was supposed to. So we stood out there with all these fat, stinky Slayer fans. My kid, of course, she doesn't know what's going on. She's like, what? Are you serious? So I told her, now she has a real story to tell when she gets older, or, whatever. So we stand out there freezing. There's this couple, they had an umbrella. And we were told we were about to be let in, so they threw their umbrella away. They went and stood under a thing. And my kid pulls it out, and a bunch of us, me and my friends, standing around under this umbrella. And it was kind of cool. It was kind of funny. But, again, more for the story. So we wait. Doors are supposed to open at 4:30, and we didn't get in until 6:45. So, with that being said, Cannibal Corpse did not play, unfortunately. We went in, we got our spots, and Amon Amarth starts, which is fine. I love Amon Amarth. Everybody should love Amon Amarth. They only played a half hour, which is bullshit, because those guys, man, Amon Amarth, if you haven't heard them, go listen to these motherfuckers, alright? This is like straight Viking metal, like real shit. And they were just amazing, alright? Absolutely amazing. My first time catching them live, and that needs to happen again, like soon. That half hour was not enough. After that, Lamb of God played. I'm not a huge fan of Lamb of God at all. I throw them in a different category. Yes, they're a metal band, but they're just not my cup of tea, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same wash, rinse, repeat type deal. I mean, they were good, and, I know a few songs, but it was, I would have rather had seen Amon Amarth play for 45 minutes and Lamb of God play for 30 minutes. That would have been a way better experience for me personally. I don't know, these other Indiana rednecks, they may be into that shit. I don't know. Then, Slayer goes on after a while, and time constraints, there's sound laws and all this bullshit. I really don't like those. I think it's kind of silly. If a band's going to play, just let them fucking play. You already know it's outside. If you move near the place, that's your fucking problem. But anyway, so, it was really good. I enjoyed the performance. Of course, with Jeff Hanneman gone, it's not the same with Gary Holt. Gary Holt's fine, but it's not the same. Paul Ballstoff, or whatever the fuck his name is, on drums. He is no Dave Lombardo, period. Is he good? Yes, he is, but Dave Lombardo is the Slayer drummer, period. And everybody else is drumming right now. But, I mean, dude is just like the godfather of fucking thrash metal drums. And dude's just a badass. But, anyway, was it good? Yeah, it was a good performance. It was, everything was, as expected with Slayer. They played a couple songs that I haven't heard them play live. I've seen them live maybe 7 times, if I remember correctly-ish. I don't know. But, excuse me. They really, I mean, they showed out. It was good. They played Temptation. What else? A couple more. They played Seasons in the Abyss all the way through. Every time I've seen them play, they've never played it all the way through. They kind of stop. But yeah, no, towards the end, man, they just burned through like 6 songs: Hell Awaits, Rain and Blood, Angel of Death, all this. And it was excellent. It was good. And I understand them wanting to, kind of chill out, because they've been on tour, it seems, constantly. A lot of bands do that. And a lot of fans don't understand that these people have families and lives also. Yes, do we want to see bands live? Absolutely. But we got to also understand that they have a life, They're not put on earth to entertain us. So, them going out, went out, they're going out heavy. They're going out good and hard. And, it was excellent. If you get a chance to see Slayer or any of these other bands on this tour, hopefully longer time frames, I really highly recommend you go. If you got the cash for it, you know how these people be. But, yeah, check it out. Slayer live is always fun. People watching is the most fun, okay? It's like everybody is an NPC, and no matter what state you're in, no matter where you're at, you're going to see the same shit. Like I said, there's a wardrobe, apparently. So, anyway, that's what I got on that Slayer experience this year. Maybe I'll do another one here in a minute, making fun of Slipknot's new mask. Okay. Deuces.